Jezebel sent unto Elijah, Let me make thy life as one of them tomorrow. And he requested to himself he might die to God. O Lord, now take away my life. An angel said, Arise and eat. There is cake and water. An angel said, Arise and eat, because the journey is too great for thee. And he ate and drank and went in the strength of 40 days. The Lord came. What doest thou here, Elisha? The children of Israel have forsaken thy covenant, Lord, and they seek my life. Behold, a great strong wind, but the Lord was not in the wind. An earthquake, a fire, but after the fire a still small voice. What doest thou here, Elisha? Go anoint Hazael to be king over Syria, and Jehu king over Israel. And Elijah said, Let me pray, I pray thee, kiss my mother and my father, and then I will follow thee. Then he arose and went after Elijah. Syria besieged Samaria and warred against it. Set yourselves in array. There came a prophet unto Ahab. Hast thou seen all this great multitude? I will deliver it, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. And slew the Syrians. Strengthen thyself, and see what thou doest. Syrians fight against Israel. Israel pitched before them like two little flocks of the kids, but the Syrians filled the country. Israel slew the Syrians 100,000. We have heard Israel is merciful. Peradventure he will save thy life. Ben-Hadad said, These cities which my father took I will restore. Then Ahab made a covenant and sent him away. A certain man of the prophets said, Smite me! And the man refused to smite him. Because he not obeyed, a lion slew him. He found another man, Smite me! And the man wounded him. The prophet waited for the king with ashes. He cried unto the king, Behold, a man brought a man unto me, and said, Keep this man. If by any means he is missing, then shall thy life be for his life. And thy servant was busy. He was gone. The king said, So shall thy judgment be. The king discerned he was one of the prophets. Because thou hast let go whom I had appointed to utter destruction, thy life shall go for his. And 43 I circled. Naboth said, The Lord forbid I should give the inheritance unto thee. Ahab came heavy and displeased. I've circled verse 7. 2 men, children of Belial, witnessed against Naboth, and they stoned him. Arise and take possession of the vineyard of Naboth, for Naboth is dead. Elijah went, saying, Hast thou killed and also taken possession? Where dogs lick the blood of Naboth, shall even thine. Behold, I will take away thy posterity. When Ahab heard these words, he rent his clothes and put sackcloth on his flesh, and fasted. Seest thou, Ahab humbleth himself before me? I will not bring the evil in his days, but in his sons. Jehoshaphat said unto the king of Israel, Inquire, I pray thee, at the word of the Lord today. And I circled verse 6. Is there not a prophet of the Lord besides that we might inquire of? Micaiah, but I hate him, for he doth not prophesy good, the king of Israel said. The king said unto him, Micaiah, shall we go to battle? And he answered him, Go and prosper. The Lord said, I will be a lying spirit in the mouth of all prophets. Zedekiah smote Micaiah. Thus said the king, Put this fellow in prison until I come in peace. 28 I circled. The king of Israel disguised himself and went into battle. A man drew a bow and smote the king. Carry me out of the host. Ahab slept, and Ahaziah his son reigned. Jehoshaphat over Judah, doing that which is right. Jehoshaphat made ships, but they were broken. Jehoshaphat slept, and Jehoram his son reigned. Ahaziah over Israel, and did evil. The second book of Kings. This one is 851 BC. Ahaziah fell sick. Inquire of Beelzebub, whether I shall recover. But said Elijah, Saith the Lord, thou shalt surely die. The king sent a captain of 50. Thou man of God, come down. Elijah answered, If I be a man of God, then let fire consume thee. Again with his 50, a captain came. A third 50 fell on his knees before Elijah and said, Let my life be precious in thy sight. Angel said unto Elijah, Go down with him, but be not afraid. So he died, and Jehoram reigned in his stead. The Lord would take up Elijah by a whirlwind. The prophet said, Knowest thou that the Lord will take away thy master today? To Jordan, Elijah smote the waters, and they went over on dry ground. Elijah said, What shall I do for thee before I be taken away? And Elisha said, Let a double portion of thy spirit be upon me. Thou hast asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me, it shall be so. There appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire. Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. Elisha saw it and saw him no more. He took the mantle of Elijah and smote the waters. They parted, and Elisha went over. The prophets bowed themselves, and they said, Let the men seek thy master. He said, Ye shall not. They sought 3 days, but found him not. And then Elisha said, Did I not say, Go not? The city said, The ground is barren. He cast salt in there. There shall not be from thence any more death or barren land. Little children mocked him. Bald head! He turned back and cursed them, and 2 she-bears carried 42 children.